Alright, so welcome back to another unboxing, and today we have the BQEYZ Spring 2. So I did review the Spring 1 before. I find it to be a little bit too bright for me, but I did like the micro detail that you're getting on top with that kind of piezo driver on top. And this one is the second version, and of course we're gonna unbox it and give you guys my initial impressions. Full review will be on the zpol channel. Alright, so in the box it says Spring 2 on BQEYZ, and not a lot to the side, and Spring 2 as well. And here you have 13mm dynamic driver. You have 7 to 40 kHz frequency range. Also 32 ohm impedance, sensitivity 110 dB. So in terms of configuration, you have a dynamic driver, also piezo as well, and you have a balanced armature and hybrid in-ear monitor. So you're getting a similar setup compared to what you got before with the Spring 1. So the package, you have the earphone, 0.7 to 8mm 2-pin connector, silicone tips, memory foams, and also the carrying case, which is nice. So opening it up. There you go. And wow, look at that. So yeah, the Spring 1 also is really good looking, and it's also good looking in this one. So let's take a look at what you get in the box. And of course, big thanks to Hi-Fi Go for sending this over. Links down below for the shop. Spring 2, and you're getting a hard case in this one, which is nice. Opening it up, and inside you are greeted with a cable. And I did like the cable in the first one, if I remember correctly. So this one kind of feels like your fail cable. It does feel good overall in that BQEYZ. This feels like my favorite upgrade cable, the fail, which is something I like. And you're also getting foam tips in a case as well, and you're getting a nice selection of silicone tips, different sizes with that kind of metal holder. Really nice touch in this one. And here it says atmosphere and also reference, so you have different choices. I would go for reference in this test. We're getting, of course, that IEM, the lobes itself, and right off the bat, the lobes is made of metal. Really feels good in the hand, and if you look at that, it's definitely stylish. I'm a fan of this kind of designs, minimalist kind of design, and you're getting that kind of safe shape. Similar in terms of the overall size compared to your KZ ZSN Pros. Definitely in the medium size in terms of the overall size, which is something I like. It fits more in more ear shapes, and also 2-pin connector as well, and you're getting that gold trims, which does look cool. So the build quality is very good. So let's put in some tips in this one, and also the cable. Right, so this is what it's going to look like with the cables in, and it does look good. I do like the texture of the cable, but for me, frankly, I do like, of course, maybe an all black kind of design. That will be a little bit better for me. And also the tips actually feels good in this one. As you guys can see, it's also a wide bore. It's a wide opening, so that's really interesting. So let's put it on the ear and give you guys my impressions and how this wears. Alright, so it's really comfortable in the ear. So definitely that shape helps out in making this comfortable to wear on the ear. It's also a light IM on the ear. Also in the medium size, so it does feel good in the ear. Fairly comfortable to wear on the ear. So I can see that you can listen to this for a long listening session for sure. Sealing though is not the best that I've listened to, so this is not something that you are gonna use for some monitoring. This is kind of average to below average for sealing. But in terms of stability, very stable on the ear. So you have that ear hooks, which does stay in your ear. And definitely, I think this is more designed to be more of a casual listening IEM, because it does feel good, and you can listen to it for a long listening session without any issues. So let's have a first listen and give you guys my initial impressions in how this sounds like. So let's start into Incubus. Right off the bat, the separation is really good in this one. There's still definitely that micro detail in this one. Vocals is not bad. Soundstage is also pretty big in this one. Definitely more in the clean side in terms of sound. In terms of the presentation, it's more in the clean side. But the bass does go deep and are present in the mix, but it's not your bassy IEM. Let's try another track. Let's try some Journey. Definitely a musical kind of sound on the ear, but it is not overly aggressive. And this is the overall presentation. I would say it's well controlled. Let's try another track. Try Bon Jovi. Yeah, definitely lively sounding in this track. Yeah, the cymbals is really lively in the mix. How about some Blue Eyes Blue, Eric Clapton? Definitely that acoustic guitar in the mix is really good in this one. And right off the bat, I think I'm liking this over the Spring one. It's more controlled at the top, sounds more right in the ear, and the vocals are really, again, nice, detailed in the mix. And the sound is pretty revealing overall. Nice. Let's try another track. How about Civil War, Guns N' Roses. And so far, I'm not seeing any fatigue in terms of the overall listen. It's not that hot to listen to so far. The bass is there, but it's not overwhelming. So the separation is pretty good. It's definitely more of an audiophile kind of listen. Separation is really good and soundstage is good. Right, let's my initial listen. Alright, so for the Spring 2, I think right off the bat, I'm liking this so far compared to the Spring 1. I think I like the highs here more. Separation is good. The soundstage is good as well. There's some micro detail and yeah, it's more in the clean side of presentation. So this is more of a critical listening kind of IEM for me on the ear because yeah, the separation is good. So pretty pleased so far with this one. So I'm really excited to look at this and compare it to more IEMs. To maybe your KBR Diamonds, your 10T4s, and yeah, your $100 counterparts, and maybe also the KZ AS16s as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the overall listen so far. Yeah, really cool. So that's the BQEYZ Spring 2. That's my first look and initial impressions. Of course, if you have additional questions for the full review, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And I'm going to see you guys in the next zpoltunboxing. Goodbye.